Hi everyone, Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and I am sitting on Salt Spring Island right now. It is just stunning. Oh my gosh, I think this is one of my most favorite places in the world. It's so beautiful. If you ever get the chance, definitely come here. It is so grounding and harmonious, and everything they say about it, it is so true. So true. Now, what I wanted to talk about in this video today, though, is about how spirits can predict something in a reading, because people often say, like, how is it possible that, my family member that came through could tell me something will or has a high probability of happening? How can they possibly know that if it hasn't happened yet? Now, that all has to do with the fact that 3D Earth, as we know it and experience it, is linear. So when we're in 3D consciousness, living this 3D life, it goes by a 24-hour clock, which then progresses days into weeks, into months, into years. And so we only live in one direction. Like, our whole experience of life is moving in one direction, linearly. In the spirit world and on the other side, and I remember having this understanding, a very visceral understanding of this, is there is no linearness in time. Time is everywhere. It is multi-directional. It is not limited to one way of being. It is whatever it needs to be. And so when a family member or spirit guide comes through in a reading and says, notice that, or keep an eye out for, in the summer when you go on this trip, this and this may happen, or an alignment, or you're going to meet this person or something, they're able to see our future because they're not limited to single direction time experience. They can move through all aspects of time. And although sometimes that's not easy for us to understand because we're living embodied in a linear timeline for the most part, again, every one of you that is ascending and growing and opening your consciousness, you're realizing that time is not linear in many ways. However, for the purpose of this video, the answer is simply that spirit can see beyond the linear nature of time. And that's it. And so they can pop into the future and see the highest probability, because that's the other piece I want to say, and I've said it many times before, but spirit gives us the highest probability of a thing. So just because they're mentioning it in a reading or however it is they come through, it doesn't mean that it is for sure going to happen, because free will can always change the outcome of something. But they can give us a highest probability by seeing all the different timelines and aspects that are leading to that same singular point. So it's kind of cool when you think of it that way. So I hope that kind of helps explain how spirit can come through with those insights in a reading, and how also they can change too. So we're never stuck by what is said in a reading, but it can give us an idea. It can give us a feeling, a map for us to then choose consciously what we do with it. So I hope that helps. Keep the questions coming, and I hope you're enjoying some of this beautiful energy from this most magical, magical land. All right, everyone, have a beautiful day.